The man himself introduced himself. See, because we have a bag of things to talk about this evening. On an interview. And I don't joke thing on an interview this evening. You see, we talk a bag of things. See, so first and foremost, before we jump in at the thing and go and talk some things, but when you introduce yourself to the people to sit in that radio right now, family.
See, love and light to you and everyone who tune in for this interview this evening, you know. My name is Dervin Walker, aka Raya, author of the book There's Always a Light, The Journey of a Warrior, a true life experience. Yeah.
As people can hear him introduce himself to the world, because I know a certain I know when he might play a different thing. So we're going to go straight tonight. So you know you're forward, that's where you're forward from. Can you tell the people where you're really forward from? And then we can talk. So where you're really forward from?
Yeah, I'm from a community in Jamaica on the north coast.
Yeah.
Called Royal View in Trelawney.
Yes.
Yeah, it's between Ocho and Montego Bay, right on the shoreline.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm from, man. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, see. We are talking about the book. The book, I mean, say the book circulate. So we'll give the inspiration for write a book, because the book cannot just write, so there's more something behind a book. So explain to the people how the book come for write.
Yeah, well, I always think about sharing my story. For years I've been thinking about sharing my journey with people, because I just feel like my journey been unique from a kid growing up.
Okay.
But it was my battle with cancer.
Oh, well, pause. Hold on. Make a pause the argument first. So basically, you tell me you did have a trouble with other cancer and them thing there.
Yeah.
So you put all of these things in the book, right?
Yeah, everything in the book.
Right, so
everything is in the book.
Explain to me.
Yeah, I started from like basic school, like as long as I can remember, in Jamaica.
Okay.
That's where I started the book from, and basically just take the readers all the way through my life. Like I've been through good, bad, and the ugly, man. But my story was just always unique.
Yeah.
And and I feel like it could help others out there. You know what I mean? Inspire others, motivate others, and just let people know it's life. Just keep living and just keep going.
Okay. Well, I mean, as I said before, you start this book from way down in Jamaica. So that means you bring the life story from Jamaica to New York, to over New Jersey, and everything about your journey in this book, right?
Everything, man. Everything is on the table, man. Everything that I feel like is of significance that could help others, man, or motivate others. It's in the book.
Wow.
Everything. It's a tell-all, man. Some things that was really hard for me to put out in the public domain.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But God gave me the strength to say it, because I know it could help people, man. And that's what I'm about right now. That's what I've been about, but now on a more serious level.
Oh, God is in control, brother. God is in control.
Every time.
I mean, I see on your Instagram, you've been going to the gym and everything. You understand? So there's a part where a good friend tell me, sir, when you're going to the gym, I mean, you discover so you have this C word. I mean, and then the gym brought it out so you can deal with it. So explain that part to me.
Well, if I understand what you're asking me is that I always work out.
Yeah.
I always work out. I've been working out for a long time. So when I found out I had the cancer,
I
was working out because I wasn't sick. So I just had a lump. And we'll probably talk more about that later. But I wasn't sick. But all through my journey, going through the treatment and everything, I kept working out, because that's what kept me going. That's what kept me in a good mental state.
Wow.
So I work all through the treatment. The doctors didn't even want me to work out, man, but I just had to, because it was hard on me mentally.
Wow.
And going to the gym, it just released all that, man. So I work out all through the gym, all through the treatment.
Wow, that is a powerful message to some people who logged on to the station right now. So when you go to the hospital and the hospital doctor say, don't go do this and don't do that. Listen to what the youth are saying. Remember, the youth are saying journeys from Jamaica to a foreign. And then when he went to the gym, he discovers him have a lump and it was cancer, and he keep and work it out and he help him through it. So basically you come through on the other side.
Yeah, well, I want to clear that up a little bit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to listen to your doctor, you know what I mean? Every individual is different.
Yeah.
And I'm going to recommend that everybody listen to their doctor, but then it comes to a point where now it's survival for you as an individual. And for me, you know, I needed the gym because I feel like without it, then I wouldn't survive. So that's why I made that decision for myself, because there was concern about the germs in the gym. Because when you're doing chemotherapy, it pretty much like kill your immune system.
Okay.
That's what it do that. So there was more worried about the germs in the gym.
Yeah.
You know, so I try to, you know, I take precaution and try to, you know, do some stuff to protect myself, but I needed to be the gym.
Yeah.
So, you know, because that's what was keeping me in stable mental state.
Oh, okay. Which
But, you know, you listen to the doctor and then, you know, make your decisions, man, as you go. You know, it's about survival.
Yeah, which I understand. I mean, like in the book where we are talking about the book, there is which chapter we can read in the book about Donga Rayabuna Children, which chapter? Because we need to find out the details.
Well, that's where the book starts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the first chapter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not going to start picking out the different chapters because I want people to read the whole book.
Okay.
But,
okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not, so it starts in Rayabuna. The story starts in Rayabuna because that's where the book, so the first chapter, you read about my days in Jamaica, growing up in the community of Rayabuna and all the different things, and, you know, school and church, you know, because I grew up in the church.
Yes.
You know, read the book and you get to understand that I grew up, you know, around a lot of church people.
Yes.
You know, as well as I grew up in a community. I didn't grow up in if anyone that people, I want you to know that my community is not a scheme. I didn't grow up in a scheme.
Yeah.
You know, where I'm from is a community where everybody knows everybody. You know, I mean, we take care of ourselves. And that's where I first experienced the love of community, because that's how it was when I was a kid growing up. And I still have it. It never left me. You know what I mean? That is, you know, so I grew up in a community, man, and I write in the book about the people, the system,
wow.
You know, the politics and all that, man. So, you know, I want you to go check it out. Everybody out here listening, I cover a lot of different topics in the book.
Okay.
You know, but yeah, I definitely talk about Rayabuna, man.
So this book is a book that need to be read by the world, not by us alone, but by the whole entire world.
Every human being, man. Every human being. Everybody, man. Everybody that have a soul. Everybody. This book is not for one specific group of people. This book is for every living people, man. Everybody could find something in this book that could help them, man, in different situations, just in life.
Yeah. Because
I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm a official author. So this book is like authentic. This is my first book. I just wrote this book from my heart, like, you know.
Yeah.
No, you know, I just put what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling on paper. That's what this book is.
See, and when you write from your heart, that means everything in the book is genuine. Because you write from your heart.
Everything in my book is genuine, man. I stand on everything in my book. Everything in my book I stand on, to my understanding. Every single thing in this book, man. Like I said, some of it was very hard for me to say.
Yeah.
You know, but I pray for the strength and the courage, and God bless me with it, man. So I just put it out there.
Wow. I know back in my community there's a lot of readers of this book, and them say, "Sir, Ken, this book is very powerful. You need to have this book and read this book." And I say, "Yes, I will." You know what I mean? Because you talk some things when you even talk about, I mean, going through what you've been through and come out on the bright side, and everybody in this world now can hear to them of the C word and mentally come back through the something that would have break them down alone. You know what I mean? So this book is very, very powerful book. So we're gonna move on to the next thing. So when you reach over New Jersey, you know, because we're in New Jersey, you know, because you're father of New Jersey. See, or the love for the book and New Jersey, or the love of any big authority people that endorse the book. Make the people even know about it.
Yeah, well, everybody so far, man, I'm getting a good feedback. I'm getting lots of good feedback. Everybody that read the book, they express to me how grateful they are for me to share my story.
Wow.
You know, everyone that read the book, and people walk up to me, and some of them didn't get to read it yet, but they said they heard about it. But I'm getting great feedbacks, man, because like I said, this book is real. It's just stuff that people like. I'm speaking for the people that don't want to speak for themselves, man. Like, everybody goes through stuff, man. It's not just me. A lot of silent warriors are out here fighting silent battles, man. So, you know, it's hard to talk about some things, man. You know, so I thank God for the courage, for blessing me with the courage that I could talk about some of these things, man. Yeah.
Which is right. Brother, is a powerful. It's your statement. It's come across to the world. It's so powerful this evening. You know what I mean? So these people, I want you to go get that book. You know, we soon talk about where you can get the book. We're gonna reach a part of the book here. But you know, since you write a book and everything in the book, we're gonna talk about the next part of the book. Everything for the book. You know, in Jamaica now, nowadays in Jamaica now, as you hear me play a song earlier, I talk about now, a man say, man, ring with the goose in it. Every part of the book I tell about them something there in a yearbook. We are far from Jamaica. We are go, you gotta put everything in the book.
Everything, man, everything.
So
I talk a little bit. See, in my book, it's not really like I'm discussing different topics. I discuss what what I experienced. You know what I mean? So with that, you said guzzle, but they call it opium, man. And, you know, some call it spiritual leaders, and everybody got their different name for it, man. You know, voodoo. Yeah. But I grew up in the church, man. So I grew up around people. I believe in God, man. I always pray. When you read the book, I talk a lot about that. I was praying even when I was doing wrong things, man. If I'm going to the party, I'm saying a prayer before I leave, man. That's just how it become a habit. It became a habit for me to pray. So that was just me. I pray and I'm good. But, you know, getting caught up in the street, man, and hanging around some people, man. I was hanging around some people, some gangsters, man, to be specific. So
hold on. And before you enter that part, enter the street. So basically, you write about your street life in the book as well. So basically, in this book, it's your whole life story in this book, right?
Everything, man. Like I told you before, I start from somewhere around my age 5, age 4. Yeah. And I write about everything all the way, man, until sometime last year.
Wow.
A lot of grounds, man. I cover a lot of things in my book. That's what I'm saying. We don't have enough time to like talk about half of it, man. So that's why people gotta go get this book and read it and share the message with others, man. Tell them about me. Tell them about the book.
Yeah. People gonna find the book after this program, man. I mean, I met them, we can find it on the Instagram, but we don't reach over the part there yet. But still I talk about the book. You know what I mean? So people say the man I say, like how the artists nowadays I put them life story in a song, it's same how you put your story in a book. It's just a difference, it's just a book and a song. So basically this book is very powerful, people. So I want everybody who locked down to the station tonight and this evening when you're locked down across the world to go get you this book. We tell you we're about to get the book. The book is on a platform where everybody have it on them phone. We're gonna reach a part of the book here. So like when you grew up in a church, before you release this book, do you pray over the book before the book release? Do your family come together and pray? Because I said before you're a church growing up guy, which I know you grew up in church. Your mother and father was preachers and deacons and all of that. So and your brother and everyone was in the church. So everybody come together and pray before the book release. I just asking.
Well, for me, man, I'm spiritual. You know what I mean? That's why I make that clear in the book too. You know, I'm more spiritual than religious. Okay. You know, because I believe in God, man, and I don't really judge nobody's religion. You know, I don't judge nobody's religion. I do what I feel like I think is right, and that's what I think everybody should do. You know, I don't judge you if you're from a different religion than mine. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe in organized religion. Do what you do, you know what I mean? What you knows how to do or how he leads you. Okay. But I'm very spiritual, man. I pray. And the question you asked me about the book, I pray every time I'm going to write. Okay. Every time I'm going to write, I pray. And I ask God to give me the courage and give me the strength to say these things, to write these things. You know, I ask him to bless me with the wisdom and the knowledge of what I'm doing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This book is authentic. This book is not a professional writer didn't write this book. I wrote the book. And I just wrote it the best way I could from my heart because it's a message. So I try to put it out in the best way. But I pray, you know what I mean? And of course, my parents, my family always praying for me. My dad, I told my dad about the book. before I start writing it. You know, and he's a prayer warrior. You know, he prays like constantly. So of course they was praying for me. You know what I mean? Definitely. But we didn't have like a group prayer before we released the book, though. You know, we didn't have that.
Okay. Well, that
they just, you know,
just pray individually for the book to do well.
Yeah. And you know, the church people, they know me very well. They always pray for me. Yeah. So you know, I'm always in people's prayers, man. That's why I'm here today, man. The power of prayer. You know?
God is in control, bro G. And the next thing I'm gonna ask about, I see on your Instagram where there's a TV station in New Jersey give you an interview. Tell me about that, how that come across, if them contact you directly or you contact them, how that come about?
No, well I'll contact them. You know, and I had trouble like getting to them. I kept calling, emailing them, you know, Instagram, DM messages. No, nothing. I couldn't. Nobody returning my calls or nothing, man. So one day, one morning, I saw it on the TV that there was somewhere live having a back to school giveaway, and they was there live. So I decided I'm gonna drive there and approach them. Okay. You know, there was one lady that I specifically was looking for, and she was gonna be there. So I said I'm gonna drive there and approach her and talk to her. Yeah. And that's what I did, and God was with me, man. I prayed before I left too. So when I went and, you know, introduced myself to her, and she remembered like my emails, and she asked me, she said, "Oh, you're the guy that's been emailing me, sending me 1,000 emails." I was like, "Yeah." So she's like, you know, "So what's going on?" Yeah. And I started telling her about the book, and I think she was touched by the message, and she just gave me an interview right there. Wow. So that's how that happened.
God is in control, brother. God is in control. You can't go around a thing. That's why I tell someone, say God is in control, that's a joke thing. People might hear me use that simple little line that God is in control and feel like it's a joke thing. It's a powerful line that God is in control.
All the time, man. Every minute, every second, man. He's in control, man. If you let him control, he's there. He's in control, man.
Of 100, man. Because you just say you pray before you even go drive to that place where they're going back to school.
Oh, yeah. And I pray before I go, man. I pray before this interview, man.
And it's up and God is in control, bro. So, bro G, so we're going to reach one important part of this thing now. So, with this book being released now, which platform the people them can go and get the book? Who help release this book and which platform? So, tell the people which platform this book is on now.
Well, it's available on Amazon.
Wow.
It's available on Amazon, and I self-published the book, you know, on Amazon. So I don't have a official publisher.
Okay.
I self-published the book, you know, and I got some assistance. I have one lady that, you know, assists me. I got, you know, family and friends that, you know, here and there, people help me and assist me with different part of it. But, you know, we did it independently. And like I said, God was leading. He provided the right people, man, in my life. You know, sometimes just a phone call, I call some people, ask them a question, you know, and you know, just like that. As I go, ask questions, people assist me with the editing and stuff like that. But we did it independently, man, me and my team, you know.
Wow, that is powerful. So basically, the book is on Amazon, people. So here, the book is on Amazon. So you know, Amazon is out everywhere in this world. You can get Amazon. You understand? And the book is the title of the book. What the title of the book is?
The title is "There's Always a Light." There's always a light.
Find it.
The Journey of a Warrior. Wow. By Dervin Walker.
Whoa, that is so powerful. The Journey of a Life.
And you could for those on Instagram, you could follow my journey. You know, you could follow my journey on Instagram _ There's Always a Light. Wow. That's the Instagram page for the book where I'm going to be posting different pictures and videos of my life story, of my journey. So you can follow my journey visually, that you know, on my Instagram page.
Wow, that is so great. That is so good. I mean, just the title of the book alone, the journey, brother.
There's always a light, man.
There's a light every time.
How dark it gets, man.
There's always a light. The book title, There's a Light. Never give up. Keep on stepping.
Never, man.
Wow. Yeah. That is a powerful message to everybody who is locked on this evening. That I may keep on to the people and say, you always be a fan. You always be a number one fan. If you say you gotta do something, make sure you do it. Don't let no one tell you can't do it. You understand? Because if you listen what Dervin have to say, He said him start this book from Jamaica. And I know along the journey there's a lot, loads of doubters. Say it not going to work, but it worked today. It's on one of the biggest platforms in the world right now. It's on Amazon. Wow. So it's not easy for you put your book on Amazon. Amazon have to really go through the book and make sure everything in the book is right. You know?
Yeah, it's good, man. And I want people to know, man, one of my message in the book is just that I want people to know that it's life. With nowadays with all these social media, man, it's like people get caught up in acting happy instead of being happy. You know what I mean? 100%. So it's like all actors are actors. No, it's real life. Be comfortable with your situation and keep going.
Yeah.
Just work on your situation. You know what I mean? Don't watch the next man. The next man probably worse than you. You know what I mean? You don't know.
100%.
But you can't let all that get in your way. Handle your business. Things gonna happen in life. That's just all life is. We can't change that. Money can't change that.
Yes,
you know, it don't matter how much money you have or get. There is just some things that you're gonna have to experience: sickness, trouble, relationship, job, financial situation. Just different ways it comes, man. Because that's just life. So I want people to know, just keep living, man, and trust God.
God is in control, brother. I mean, there's the next question I'm going to ask you before we're going to end this interview. I want to ask you direct. Do you get any love from the people and from out of your community down at Royal Buna? Because I have to ask that. Because I go forward from down at Royal Buna, Chulani. Do you get any love from the people down there about this book? Any love?
Well, I want people to read the book and get to understand that, you know, I haven't been there in a long time because of situations, and I write about it in the book.
Wow.
You know, I've been here for a long time that I can't even, you know, get to go back because of situations that I get in wishes in the book.
Wow.
So I haven't been back to my community for a long time. But I always keep a connection to my community. Always. Always. And you know, I don't talk to everybody down there, but you know, definitely I have my cousin, which is like my best friend down there, which is Round Bread. I wrote about him in the book.
Wow.
Brent, aka Round Bread, man. He keep me connected to the community, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So thank God for him, man. He give me much love, man. And in general, I get lots of love from the community, man. My community loves me, man. You know? Yeah, my community love me, man, for the most part, especially the older people, man. I miss them, you know what I mean? But yeah, I get a lot of love from my community, man.
Yes, for real. And I can know that, you know what I mean? I've been there most every year, you know what I mean? But I know you do a lot still. And Round Bread is a youth where, he's a good youth in the community, very good youth. And he's like a voice of the community. But for some reason, the community now give him the encouragement. If it's a Round Bread, yeah, you will be the speaker for us, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I'm talking about the community. Round Bread is a youth who can represent for the community. Because everybody can talk to big people in a necktie and all of that, but that youth named Brent, he can talk to everyone.
Yeah.
His head is there. You get me? His head is there. But the youth them now give him a love for them. Them a try grow on a powerful youth in the community. And I can't even understand why. You know what I mean? It's situation.
Well, DJ Ken.
Jaja. But yeah.
Well, DJ Ken, with that, man, it's not really that they're not giving him the love, or you know, I feel like it's just because they don't know better, man. You know, it's a lot of it is ignorance, man. You know what I mean? So we don't want to take that. We don't want to take things like that personal, man. For me, I want to give them the love, man. You know, instead of expecting the love from them, man. Some of them, they need love, man. You know? Yeah, so I want to show them the love and share my message with them, so probably they could look at it a little different, man. So I don't take stuff like that personal, man, because it's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. It's just people that's lost, man, and we're trying to find our way. You know, we all got our faults, man, and our bad ways. So we just trying to find our way, man. So we gotta like be patient with others too, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just is other thing just come across. You mentioned Round Bread in the book, and you know, I mean, it's another thing, but people, as we can say before, people, this book is on Amazon. See, everybody in the room have a smartphone. So if you order this book, you just go on Amazon, type in Dervin Walker, and the book will pop right up in front of you. And you just order the book and it will come right to your door. You understand? Put everything in, the book will come to your door. There always a light. You know what I mean? By Dervin Walker. Always people. People you also can follow Dervin Walker on Instagram. For them journey. You know what I mean? See what he's doing. You know what I mean? And show him some love.
Yeah.
I know that guys. It's a youth from out of the ghetto as well. So show you them some love. And Dervin, I would say to be off of every city lock. DJs, you know, it's a pleasure to talk to somebody who can give the world some different inspiration, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's all about this music. We have to talk about stuff like this, and it's a pleasure for have you on the program. Thank
you, man.
And then if anyone who missed this interview, it will be on my Instagram and it will on your Instagram, because I'm going to send it, come give you. And brother, it's a pleasure, brother. It's a pleasure. If anybody want to shout out before you go, I mean, give some shout out before you go.
Yes, DJ Ken. First, man, I want to thank you, man. Thank you for shining this light on my story. You know what I mean?
No problem.
I appreciate it. And I want to say thanks to everyone that bought a book, that tell somebody about it, that share it on their platform. Everyone that helped me with the book to get it to where it's at now. I just want to say thanks to everyone, man. You know what I mean? I want to big up my daughter and my son, man, because this book is for them. And when you read about it, you'll know. I just wanted to tell my kids who I am. You know, when I was sick, I didn't know if I was going to make it. I didn't know if I was going to make it. So, you know, I pledged to myself that if I get a chance, I'm going to tell my kids who I am, man. Instead of them growing up and hearing all these different things and not knowing, you know, hearing it from me. So big up to my daughter Dee Dee, man, and my son Danny. They're in college right now. You know, big up to my family and my friends, man. And just everybody, man, that's, you know, just spread love, man. Help me spread love and help me spread this message, man. Share this message with somebody. Share it on your platform. Share it. Just tell somebody about it at work. You know, call somebody on the phone. Share it on WhatsApp, man. Just spread this over the world, man. That a Jamaican dude, like a real dude that wrote a book and sharing his story with the people. Like the hard stuff that nobody want to talk about. It's in my book. Well, so, you know, thanks, man. And God bless everybody, man. Love and light.
Oh, brother, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you on the station this evening. You know what I mean? Because we turned down a couple of interviews before this, you know, because sometimes we come and talk about the same music and this and that. And we want to talk about some things that can inspire people, brother. You see me? On a book, yeah.
Yes, man. That's what we got to do. We got to inspire each other, man, and help each other, man. A lot of people out here fighting battles, man, but they don't say nothing, man. I want them to know that they're not alone, man. We're here. We all got battles fighting, man. You know, stay strong. Don't give up.
Jaja. I'm Mr. Bro G, just thank you for coming to this interview. It's a pleasure talking to the and big up to everybody, big up to your families, your friends, and everyone.
Thank you.
People. And people, remember, go and follow Dervin Walker on Instagram, and his book is out right now. Bro G, I'll call you after, alright?
Respect. Thanks, man. Bless it.
No problem, Bro G. No problem. Oh, you mean?